Saturn is in their 12th house. If you use what's called a natural house system, or if you use Saturn as your rising sign, then Pisces is in the 12th house. So big stirrings in the unconscious for Aries, they're going to be forced to slow down and really begin to integrate their emotional bodies. Aries, especially Jupiter is in Aries right now. So, Aries are really amped up. It's a good year for Aries up until May the 16th, when Jupiter enters Taurus. But so part of it is going to be a lot of emotional addictions maybe coming up, or even health issues coming up. They're going to be forced to slow down or just kind of overwhelmed with emotions, right? So, I would say that Aries needs to kind of stop and kind of catch up. I feel like their emotional body and their energy body are in two different places.
I think you're right. Almost like a tuning in, tuning up. Getting things where you want them, dealing with any kind of leadership issues, father issues, any kind of abuse type of energy that has been bestowed upon you, whether you've been watching it, experiencing, or remembering it. I think these things are going to come to the surface, and you're going to be dealing with them. And I guess that's a Saturn vibration, eh? That father stuff coming up to the surface.
Yeah.
Because I have these two cards that indicate to me exactly what I just described. I
Right.
also have the Aries woman not feeling completely where she wants to be. She's in reverse. So,
Okay.
that would be, the black cat's top, some stuff in the past, some things that are stopping you from flowing where you want to flow. Yeah, some stuff like that will be addressed. And the
Okay.
world card nicely.
Hmm.
Saturn.
That's
It's
so
facing
that's
Saturn.
like, yeah, that's like, having to pay your karmic dues. Also nightmares. Aries, really watch for nightmares, headaches, things like that, because Aries rules the head. So all of this unconscious stuff coming up, you won't be able to avoid it. You might want to, but I would caution you not to. Okay. So I want to pull a card too tomorrow, just to see if we're, what we're tuning into here. So I'm using mainly the 22 major arcana. Yeah, I get the card of the moon here. So that's Pisces, right? So there you go. So it is going to be a test of faith for Aries. So if you feel like you're kind of totally losing it, you have to believe that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and believe in really a spiritual help. Yeah.
And this lovely card that
Okay.
came up. I did a 3-card split. This was the third one. And this
Right.
is all about finding balance and getting it together. You're going to
Big time. So, you have to get ready for that. If suddenly things don't seem real, or things that you never thought you would feel or sense come up. It's like, yeah, that's real, you know?
Yeah, I got the Queen of Swords in there too. So,
Yeah.
man or woman, you'll be a little more feisty with your words,
Mm.
and because it was in
Yeah. Aries
reverse.
don't need that.
Yeah,
They're feisty enough as it
yeah,
is.
I know. So, but it does look like if there's any issues that have been lingering, you're going to find the
Yeah.
time and the words to say it as you have been feeling it. So
Yeah.
there might be some harsh moments in that, but I'm sure they've been well deserved by whoever
Yeah.
has to listen.
I think it's also about confronting the sins of the father.
Hmm.
So if you have
Absolutely.
addictions in your family, or your own
Mhm.
addictions, really important that you stop, go to rehab. There's going to be a
Yeah.
lot of rehab, going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and good lines for the people who are trying to push themselves up. I
Hmm.
think they're going to do a really good job because they're going to be cleaning up messes and making room for that.
Right.
Right?
That's
It's
true.
a good thing.
Yeah, and being more compassionate. So I think for Aries, it's like, it's not just all about me. Aries is like the first sign of the zodiac. It tends to be just about me. It's like, oh wow, there's all these other people in the world. Suddenly feeling compassionate, and that you can use your energy and your drive and your entrepreneurship to help other people.
Hmm.
So again, I think Aries, you got to remember Jupiter's in your sign. So I mean, Jupiter expands and Saturn contracts. So in a way, it's sort of the best of both worlds. In a way, you've at least got that on your side. So see whatever restrictions you have to go through as like actually helping you to move forward, if you embrace it, if you work with it.
I would say that Aries is going to want to drop the ball, a certain ball. That I don't want to play this one anymore. I only want to do this. I want to focus more on this. I
Okay.
want to try to be more involved in this. And I think they're gonna just say no. That's enough for me. What I got is anything that's been imposing themselves upon them, they'll let go of.
Mm.
So they're gonna say, no, I don't need that habit anymore. I
Yeah.
don't want to do that. So they're probably going to be much better with, let's say, dieting, exercising, anything that's eternal. Putting the nose to the grind, getting it done, and dropping the balls that don't serve their highest good, whatever that
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Right?
That's good.
Whatever that is, I see them saying, that's not in balance with where I'm at. I don't want to
Right.
do that anymore.
Right.
So I think they'll probably speak up, which is the whole point, and that's what we were talking about already with them. You're going to make sure that you get your needs met,
Hmm.
because you're going to drop what isn't serving you so well.
Right.
That's a good definition to have,
Okay. That's good.
right?
Yeah.
That's using Saturn in a good way, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
I guess Pluto is, sort of breaking out of their own perimeters and seeing themselves able to lose weight, able to get in shape, able to do these things that maybe they haven't been able to do. So I think that could happen for them too.
Right. Because Pluto is all about transformation. It's always
Yeah.
about death and rebirth, whatever
Hmm.
sign it's going through, right?
Hmm. So I have a lot of faith in them being able to right a wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Aries is always up for the challenge,